Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, back with our mixed Manny chat. I've got another Manny bingo square to achieve today. We are doing dots and spots because I got my Marilyn Monroe sets in and I really wanted to do this one. It is called Spotted on Set, so very fitting. I'm gonna rip this open right now. Really sad to have to open it like this, but there's no other way. There's no other way. And so we are just gonna bust it open. This set is a French, so it comes with Clear as Day and Spotted on Set. So those are the two. And then in the packaging, there should be a nail prep pad as well as a nail file, and there they are. So I'm not going to use those. I'm not going to save this because I totally ripped it apart, but I do want to write Spotted on Set on a nail stick because I do want to keep a nail stick of what I've used. There we go. And let's get to it. So it is Easter Monday and I have just finished baking hot cross buns, and so I'm waiting for them to cool. I know I am so late. I wanted to make them for Easter, but after making 2 different sets of cupcakes and homemade lemonade and what else did I make? Garlic confit. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And bacon wrapped asparagus. After making all of that, I was like, yeah, we're not gonna attempt to make anything else. so yeah, that got saved for today. Because at my office at work, we actually have a full kitchen and makes it very easy to do a lot of the baking after work, especially when I am waiting for my significant other, Panda Bear, to come get me after work. Today was a late day. Even though I finished work at 3, I stayed and did some of the baking. And I also made garlic sauce with the leftover garlic from St. Patrick's Day that we had. And I made whipped cream with the leftover heavy cream that we had. And as I mentioned, hot cross buns. So yeah, lots of stuff made while chilling at the office and now doing my nails. Because why not? Easter was super fun because Mama Carla made ham and lamb, and also this mashed potato that has carrots that's like a Belgian dish that I can't remember the name of. She also made picadillo, which reminds me so much of their dad, may he rest in peace. And she also made a cross cake, so a cake in the shape of a cross, and she also made carrot cake. So we had a lot of desserts along with us having all the delicious foods. It was really fun. Before we had Easter dinner. I call it dinner because it's like a late lunch, early dinner. We did the Easter egg hunt for the kiddos, and Edgar had hid the eggs outside, so the Easter egg hunt started outside first, and then we did the Easter egg hunt inside because the Kinder eggs that Panda Bear had purchased, I forgot to give them to Mama Carla earlier in the week, so I remembered to bring them, and luckily the kids were all distracted when we first arrived, and I was able to hide them all around the house while they were distracted. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I spent a ton of time making lots of stuff, which I'll post photos in my Facebook group if you're a part of my Facebook group, so you can see the end result of the cupcakes and all that. They didn't transport very well though, like they kind of looked like a hot mess by the time they arrived to Mama Carla's house, but still tasted really good, and I was able to share them with Mom and Pops at home, as well as Panda Bear. One of them, he's avoiding eating lots of like sweets and stuff like that. He's really being super good on the diet, whereas for me, I gave up baked goods, soda, and ice cream for Lent, and so I was like having my moment of being a little piggy yesterday, although I didn't really eat during the whole day, so kind of it all balanced out in the end. But yeah, I had a little bit of everything, and then I had one of the chocolate cupcakes, I had one of the vanilla cupcakes, I had a tiny slice of the cross cake, and I also had a tiny slice of the carrot cake, so I was indulging in the baked goods. So yeah. It was a good time. And then the day before was Saturday. Today, actually, Easter Monday, is also my mom's birthday. She turned 75 today. Happy birthday to Mom. And she thought I was going to get her flowers, but I didn't get her flowers. I was asking her a bunch of questions about orchids because my sister had wanted to get her flowers, and so my mom was super happy when she got her orchid. I took a video as well as photo to send to my sister, and my mom kept thinking that she was going to get more flowers, but I told her no, that wasn't part of the plan. I wasn't going to get flowers for her, although I could still take her to go get flowers if she really wants flowers. That's not a problem, but that wasn't part of like the birthday plan. Like usually we don't really do gifts that much. Like we will take the birthday person out to eat, and that's like our thing. I did find a really cute Snoopy mug when I was out with my gal pals back in February, and I had been saving that mug for gifting to my mom for her birthday, and then I added candies and hand lotion in the mug. And I know it's a little bit, just a little tiny thing, but you know, like I said, we don't usually do gifts. So my mom will get what she wants either way, just not on her actual birthday today, because it's a little bit hectic on our part right now. So my aunt, my dad's younger sister, she actually was in the market for an investment home her big idea was, why have Mama Carla pay a stranger rent when she could be paying family rent? And so for the past 2 months, we were doing open houses, attending open houses, looking at homes in the local Monroe Park area, and we finally achieved finding a home. And our luck, the home is actually a couple doors down from our house. So Mama Carla and her fam are gonna be our neighbors. I'm so excited, like super duper excited. Like, yes, just, it's gonna make homeschooling so much easier, where Panda Bear doesn't have to commute to a different city every day, back and forth, and having to pick me up in another different city on the days where I'm working in the office. I don't have to stay at the office late anymore unless it's my choice. And so it's gonna be amazing, and also it's gonna be a lot of work. So it is game time as far as getting stuff prepared, getting stuff packed. I just continue doing my thing, going to work every day, but Panda Bear and Mama Carla and her fam, they are gonna have to do all the packing, kind of fixing up the rental house in a good enough condition to turn it over to the owner, the landlord, and then moving into the new house and getting everything all situated. And what's great about the house, not only being so close to us, is that the kids will all have their own rooms. So that's going to be a first. No more 3 girls sharing a room. They'll actually have their own space, which will be super amazing. And I know that 2 of the girls had already seen the house, and they were like fighting over one room, which I'm surprised that they like that room that much. I mean, I get it, the closet's a little bigger in that room, so maybe, but the room that they weren't fighting over would have been the one that I would have chosen for myself had I been picking a room. But who knows how the mind works for young girls. I'm gonna put this spotted on set, using it like a full set here because I really love the spots, but I wanted to use it just like a French because that was what it was meant to be. Oh, dang it, bubbles. I hate when that happens. It's okay though. Anyways, but yeah, it's gonna be so exciting to be neighbors and to start decorating the home, helping Mama Carla purchase furniture, and just really making it their home. Because the house that they were renting all these years, Panda Bear and Mama Carla's mom had rented it first and moved in there with their dad before he passed away, and there's always been kind of a sad feeling in the house, knowing that what shoulda coulda been and wasn't, and so starting fresh and being able to make that home all their own is going to be, I mean, I am not moving in there, but I already feel like it's gonna make it feel more like their own. Like, I don't know if I'm talking out of turn, but I feel like Mama Carla's always felt like she was kind of a guest in the home that she was living in, even though it was technically her home, because at the end of the day, she was the one that stayed there with her kids. But this house, everybody will be moving into it together, and so they can truly like lay down roots and just feel like it's theirs. So that's going to be the most exciting part of it all, I feel. So yeah. Oh, before I put clear as day on, this is what it looks like with just the tips. I know this one's a little crooked, but my nails are crooked, so it don't matter. Alright, but let me just use clear as day and finish this off here. I think actually Panda Bear was trying to call me to tell me he was on his way, but I did text him saying I was going to do my nails while I waited for the hot cross buns to cool, so hopefully he saw that text and knows I'm not ignoring his phone call. I am just filming a video. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I don't edit, I don't pause, I don't do any of that. It is live recording and I just go straight through. So if there are any like disruptions, or if there's any, you know, anything can happen in real life. I know sometimes I will be filming at home and I will hear the house line ring, and that will happen sometimes. And yeah, Panda Bear is calling on my work phone now, even though I said that I would be doing my nails. So that's why the music stopped there. Hopefully I can finish this really quick and then just pick up his phone call. But I apologize for being distracted. Oh, and there he is. All right, I'm gonna have to pick that one up because he's gonna think I'm... Hey Panda, filming.
You're not answering your phones, why not?
I text you saying I was doing my nails and I'm filming.
You text me you're doing your nails. It doesn't say anything about filming.
Oh, sorry, I'm filming.
Yeah, well, we gotta go. I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay, let me, 5 minutes. I should be down. All right, let's finish this really quick, dude. Oh my gosh. He's here already. Like, seriously. All right, let's get this done. Let's get this done. But yeah. I'm excited. That's all I have to say. There's a lot going on. So let's try to get all this done really quick here. I sometimes like using one strip for 2 nails. My nails are short enough, I think, where I'm able to do that still. So that's great. It just sometimes takes a little bit more effort and time to do that. But I will do all the cleanup work when I get home, because I don't want to make Panda Bear wait for me too long. And so you're gonna see me rush through this hella quick, and I gotta go pack up the hot cross buns and then get my butt home. Oh, that one's way off center. That's okay. The one good thing about clear as day is that it is clear, so you won't really be able to tell very much. And tomorrow is a work remote day anyways, so if I end up hating it, I can take it off and do another set, because I just have so many sets. I know that I was asked to do a binder tour of my various Color Street sets and how I organize them. I have like 12 binders. 12 binders of nails, but I'm pretty sure I'm not like, I definitely know I don't have the most nails, because I know of many others that have way more than I do as far as nails go. So yeah, but I will do one probably closer to my birthday, after the move. So after when Mama Carla and the kiddos and everybody has moved into their house and all of that, and I've had a chance to like reorganize my binders a little bit, because the last time I had reorganized was before the Color Street core catalog had been released. So it's been a while. So it is definitely time for reorganizing, because I do know there's like sections of the binders where I've used sets that are now needing new sets, and I tend to organize them by the type of nails, but also like in alphabetical order of sets. So like solids are all together by themselves, glitters are all together by themselves, nail art designs are all by themselves, and all of that. So yeah, but I will share that soon. And we're almost done here, and then I got to go, because don't want to make Panda Bear wait too long. Alright, last one. If you watched this video all the way through, congrats, you made it. You made it through this whirlwind of a rush to get it done Manny here. And what you can put, gosh, what can you put? What has spots? Ooh, you know what? Because it's spotted on set. You know that like movie like clapboard thingy? You know, where they go take one, take two, that kind of thing. You can use that emoji if you've watched this video all the way through and seen me rushing. But that movie clapboard, as well as a running man emoji, because we are running out the door. But here we are. This is spotted on set in all of its messy glory, for the Manny Bingo Dots and Spots. And I will see you all next time. Peace.